Hello, everybody. This is my Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse review, and today it was a pretty good movie. Not gonna lie. However, I feel like there are some parts that I may and may not like, but these are more or less opinions of it. So I guess I gotta start off first with the very good parts and then the bad part. It was very good, not gonna lie. The amount of references, the amount of characters they are, and the amount of character development there is pretty good. So then, how does the story go? Well, it starts out with Gwen Stacy and how she was living her struggles as Spider Woman. Well, Ghost Spider, however you want to say it. And then after, getting in a backstory and how she disband, disbanded the band and how she just quit. Um, she gets in an argument with her father and stuff, saying like, "Oh no, yeah, that the Spider-Man is, the one who killed your best friend. He was like a son to me, and he was like a brother to you too, and stuff." And yeah, after that, she just went, Spider-Man mode, and she went to the museum. After that, she saw the vulture because they thought, hey, there's a dude that's wearing like mechanical stuff, but he looks really old and annoying. I forgot how it goes sometimes, but that's just me. And then out of nowhere, well, it's not out of nowhere because, well, spoiler alert. Wait. I forget sometimes. Miguel O'Hara, or Spider-Man 2099, comes in, swoops in, saves. Oh man, I was not really prepared for this. Saves Gwen, and then after that, Miguel calls help from another universe where Spider-Woman exists and pregnant. Okay, sure. And then, they like stop the vulture, and he was like, alright, you know what? I guess it'll get captured and stuff. And like, Gwen reveals her secret identity to her father, and they were like, man, I do hate my daughters. And then he just points a gun at her and stuff, kind of iffy moment. And after that, well, he just, gets captured, but he just stays in his own dimension. And then after that, out of pity, Miguel O'Hara gave a watch to to Gwen, and was like, "All right, just come over here then, I guess." And the movie starts with like Miles being late for his like parent teacher meeting. I think. Yeah, I'm trying to remember as much stuff as I can. Anyways, after that, after the parent teacher meeting, well, before the parent teacher meeting, Miles is like, "Hey, you know what? I'm just gonna steal this hot pocket thingy that looks like a hot pocket, but I'm not sure what it's called." And then my possibly favorite character, the Spot. Yeah, no, yeah, he's just really lovable. He's just a really funny guy. Who doesn't love the Spot? Well, after that, Milo was like, "Hey, what do you call it? ATM machine? If the M stands for machine." They're like, "No." And then the Spot gets scared, accidentally opens a portal, and they're like fighting and stuff, and like, "Hey, I trapped you now, so must sucks for you then, because a portal thingy that manipulates space and time and stuff. I think I'm pretty sure it just manipulates space. And he was like, haha, you're trapped now. Must suck. Alright, gotta go. Bye. And after that, you're like, hey, so like, your son's doing good. However, he's doing bad in Spanish and stuff. He was like, well, cool. And it was a pretty relatable moment. I'm not gonna lie. As a teenager, as myself, it's pretty annoying how your parents just like won't really respect your personal boundaries. But it's not like, oh no, yeah, I'm going over my emo path for like my parent doesn't care for me and stuff. And well, in the end of the movie he was like, oh no, yeah, I guess my parents do care for me and stuff. But he's not really like that. He's just a very mature teenager. He's not like, I'm an emo boy and stuff. And the Spot, Miles leave because Spot was freed. So does his father. And, more or less, the Spot was like, hey, while we were battling, I might as well tell you my villain origin story. And we're like, hey, so like, remember that time you throw a bagel at me? And I also summoned like this alternative spider thingy, spider. And he was like, I created you and you created me. I was like, alright, cool, I get it, because you throw a bagel at me and so I became a super villain. That's not how it actually goes. He went because Miles, hey, at Kingpin, it caused like this function where Spot now actually does, his skin is now white and black. Hopefully I'm not sounding racist. So, and after that, I was like, hey, so like, Gwen's here now and stuff, so like, that's cool. And Gwen displays like a camera so they can spy, well, so that she can spy on the Spot, because I guess everyone knows where Spot lives and goes then. I'm not sure how that works, but spider people, I guess. And they were just talking and stuff, and like, hey, so these are my parents. Don't mind them. They're just there and snooping around, I guess. He was like, hey, so like, is this your girlfriend? And I was like, nah, not really. And you know how it goes and stuff, Well, not much like but I'm not very good at this. That is my first. I'm not very good and stuff of reviewing, as I'm not a professional reviewer. I'm more or less a amateur reviewer. Yeah, yeah. So like I'm in the spider society now where there's like a lot of people and stuff, so like that's very cool. And I was like, and Miles was like, oh cool, so I'm gonna turn invisible and spy on you, because Spanish and vanish, I guess. And so she was like, hey, so like I missed my friend, I didn't see him and stuff, and like Spider-Man was like, alright, that's cool, but have you got the dude? She was like, nah, not yet. Alright, so not only are you a failure, but you're also going after your boyfriend? Bruh. Skill issue, to be honest, but hey, that cannot be me. stuff. And then she opens a portal. Miles goes through it because he was invisible, and then he messed it up because hey, I'm here now and Pabiter Pataker wait. I still don't know how to pronounce his name. So Indian Spider-Man is there now, and he was like, "Hey, so like, who's the new guy?" And he's like, "Is he like your boyfriend or something?" He was like, "They were like, nah. Why? Why is my?" Ah, poo, my mouth is slanted. Well, that sucks. Anyways, um, hey, so like, uh, so we know where he's going and stuff. We're looking for Spot, and they were like, I guess Alchemax and any other possible universe. And then after that, they were like, all right, so then he puts a barrier up and stuff. And Hobie comes in. He's like, all right, so I'm just gonna magically break the shield, using my very cool, sick guitar and stuff. And like, all right, sure, I guess that works. And they were like, oh, cool. I guess the Spot is dead. Well, that was an easy adventure, and then boom, everything blows up. Everyone has to escape because the Spot's not powerful, and now he's fully black. Okay, I don't mean it like that. Oh. I mean, he's full of the thing where the portals come out of the party, coming out of his body and stuff, and like God, I have a big forehead. Anyways, yeah. So they were saving people and stuff until like Captain. I don't know the name of the character, but Pavitra Parker had a girlfriend, and his girlfriend is and his girlfriend is the daughter of his father-in-law. And yeah, you just watch the movie yourself, and you'll understand. Because I'm so slow, I'm not even sure what I'm understanding right now. Okay, and they were like, "Hey, so like I saved you now," and like, Gwen was like, "Why did you save him? I was trying to stop you from saving him and stuff." And they will go on to that later on. And after that, they were like, "Hey, so like, since you did mess it up, don't worry. We'll save it, but we're not gonna tell you the reason why until later on the video on the movie." And they were like, "All right, cool, I guess." And then they go to the spider society. Yeah, whatever. And so they were like, hey, meet Miguel O'Hara, the dude that's like behind all of that. And they were like, okay, cool. And now I'm gonna tell you why you're a mistake and why you shouldn't be here and why you shouldn't be Spider-Man and stuff. But that's like later on. And so they go into canon events where everything's like, hey, it's supposed to go like this, not that. And because you saved the Captain Dude from India, you kind of messed it up, and now we could save the universe, but we're like, nah, and stuff. So like, yeah, but like, yeah, since everyone's at Captain and Uncle Ben, he's like, all right, cool. Wait, but my dad's a captain and my Spider-Man died. So like, what now? It was like, oh yeah, your dad's gonna die in 2 days. And he was like, what? My dad's gonna die in 2 days? And of course, the best Spider-Man comes in, the spectacular Spider-Man. And we sadly see a spoiler, again, a spoiler of how Captain Stacy dies. Again. It's just sad that we haven't gotten season 3 of, Spectacular Spider-Man. Come on, Disney. I will pay extra, even if I'm poor. Anyways. uh. Alright, so I'm just gonna run away now because you guys told me that, and I don't care if my universe dies or anything. I'm just gonna like save it and stuff. mm. God, there was a fire next to me. Anyways, um, all the everyone was chasing him as a plushie, a popsicle, a a balloon, I believe, including yeah, I keep forgetting. And they were like, "Hey, stop Miles because he's like, not supposed to do that and stuff." And they were like, okay, sure." Who's Miles again? Oh yeah, no, yeah, it's Spider Man that we just brought in, the one with the day pass and stuff. And we're like, all right. And so they started chasing him until Spider saves Spider Man. Peter Benjamin Parker saves Miles. Is like, hey, yeah, just do your own thing. I just really don't care, as I don't listen to dialogue, as I'm more or less like an action guy. And they were like, all right, and then and then Miguel O'Hara tells Miles while they're like going to space, and they're like, hey, you're a mistake, just like me. Anyways, that spider that wasn't supposed to bit you, it was supposed to bit someone else from that dimension. But since the spider went to your dimension instead, they were like, hey, so like, you might have to put you a restraint, and we can't send you back home because you already know that your father's gonna live. Anyways, he was like, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. And I gotta say, that was pretty good and stuff. And, Miles escapes. He went to, like, the spider thingy where you can go back and stuff. He's like, alright, just gotta open my eye up a bit and, the scanning DNA signatures of spider, what universe you go in. Spoiler alert, since the since the spider that originally bit him uh is in his DNA, he's gonna go to that universe instead of his own. And they were like, all right, cool. And so they sent him back home. Gwen also go back home because Miguel was like, all right, it's your fault. Anyways, she was like, all right, sure, and stuff. After that, she meets her father again. He was like, all right, Dad, tell me the truth. Do you hate me or love me? Or like, nah, I just quit my job, bruh. And I was like, all right, sure. Which creates a loophole, which means like if you quit your job as a captain, then you won't really die. uh, mm. Man, I gotta drink some water. I'll be back. Alright, okay, where was I? It was a while. Sorry, I just drinking water and then I was just talking to my sister. Oh yeah, after Miles got sent back home, well, the wrong one, he was like, alright, so mom, I'm gonna reveal my secret identity to you because I trust you. But guess what? That is not his mom. It's an imposter from another universe. And it was like, alright, I'm in the wrong universe. What do I do now? And it was like, yeah, you can't go home because I kidnapped you, which is Uncle Aaron. And I was like, Pam, and stuff. And Miles from that universe, he's like, hey, I'm you, but I'm Prowler you. And at the end, ends in a cliffhanger. I hate it, but still pretty worth watching. I'm gonna give it a 90 out of 100. Because I hate cliffhangers. And alright, bye.